like to welcome you to a huge game here today in the AFC West, as today the Kansas City Chiefs are about to take on the Denver Broncos. Let's take a look at the standings in the AFC West. This is the start of an AFC West doubleheader. Next, we'll have the Chargers taking on the Raiders, but for now it's the Chiefs and the Broncos. The Chiefs have a 4-2 record. The Broncos are in last place, but they're 3-3. So this is a big game as the AFC West is still wide open. And the game is underway. The Chiefs and the Broncos. The Denver Broncos will get the ball first at their own 32-yard line. First down and 10. They will start the game with a pass to the right side of the field. And he's already in the clear. Now we'll go for 17 yards. This is the second time these two teams have met. They met back in Week 3, and the Broncos with a surprising win over the Kansas City Chiefs. That was Denver's first win of the season, and that was Kansas City's first loss of the season. Second down and 6. And under pressure and taken down back at the 46-yard line. Now it's third down and 13, a huge third down situation early in the game. And the pass is caught for the first down. Wow. At first I thought the pass was going to be a little low, and then I thought the Chief defender was going to take him down, but Denver somehow able to get that first down. And now they throw a pass over the middle for another first down, picking up 13 yards. It's been an interesting opening drive so far. First down, pressure's coming, has to get rid of it. And it is complete for the first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line. And he is wide open, touchdown! And the Broncos are on the board first. Yeah, the Chiefs decide to blitz, but in doing so, they leave a couple receivers actually wide open. My goodness, there are a bunch of receivers wide open. The quarterback just had to choose one. And probably the right decision, because I think he was the most open of the bunch. Extra point is up and good. 7-0. Good start for the Denver Broncos. Now the Chiefs with the ball. Chiefs have a 4-2 record. The defending Retro Bowl champions. First down. His pass over the middle is complete. A 15-yard gain. When these two teams met back in Week 3, it was a low-scoring game. But all the games this week have been high-scoring, and so far, it's been all about the offenses so far. As the Broncos were able to move down the field pretty easily, and the Chiefs are doing the same so far. First down, the run up the middle. Only able to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Second down and 10. And he is wide open over the middle, inside the 20. Broken tackle and brought down near the 10. A 27-yard gain. And the Chiefs are in the red zone. Yeah, my goodness, wide open. And the Broncos defense having issues. I mean, the Broncos defense have actually been pretty good this season, especially in the last few weeks. So, really surprising that the Broncos defense is struggling so far. Here is the pass, caught for the touchdown. Maybe I shouldn't be surprised that the Broncos defense is struggling against the Chiefs, one of the best offenses in Retro Bowl. What a throw. I mean, that was right on the Broncos defender's heels. Somehow able to throw a dime to avoid an interception and a nice catch for the touchdown. Beautiful throw that was, as it was a tight window throw. Extra point good, 7-7. Good game so far here between the Chiefs and the Broncos. Now let's see what the Broncos can do. On their second possession, they will start with a run. What a stiff arm that was. That run will go for 6 yards as we're inching our way closer to the end of the first quarter. Second down and 4. He's going to throw it. It is complete for the first down at across midfield. And there he goes. Inside the 40. Nice tackle made. Potentially a touchdown saving tackle, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter. All right, we start the second quarter. The Broncos are in Chiefs territory. First down. This pass is complete to the running back. Yeah, that pass just went over the Chiefs defender's head right there. That pass was just a little bit lower. I think it would have gotten intercepted. The run up the middle will barely be enough for the first down. Broncos are now inside the 30. They're going to run the ball again, cutting to the right side. That's only going to go for about 1.5 yards. Nice open field tackle is made. Second down and 9. The pass over the middle. He's got him for the first down. Broncos quarterback has made some nice throws in this game. Here is the run, picking up 2 yards. Second down and 8. Looking to throw, but the pressure is coming. He gets rid of it, and it's just a little bit overthrown. Incomplete. And now it's third down. 3rd and 8 for the Broncos. Huge play in the red zone. This pass is incomplete. And it's 4th down. Oh my goodness, he was wide open, and that definitely looked like a catchable ball. That's a missed opportunity. Now they have to settle for 3. His kick from 24 yards out is good. So the Chiefs do get the stop in the red zone, forcing the Broncos to a field goal. It's now 10-7. And now the Chiefs have a chance to take their first lead of the game. They will start this drive. Well, that pass, not what they wanted, incomplete. Second down and 10. For the Chiefs, the pass is complete. There's a nice move and a first down at across midfield. That will go for 16 yards. Still lots of time for the Kansas City Chiefs, so I wouldn't be too aggressive on this drive, and they're not. They're running the ball. Here's a nice run that will go for 5 yards. And the Chiefs also get the ball to start the second half, so they have a chance to double up here. Second down and 5. This pass is complete. A nice block. A nice first down. Still going. Taken down inside the 25. First down. Here is the run. 2-yard gain. You see how the Chiefs are milking the clock? They want to make sure that the Broncos do not have any time to touch the football again here in this first half. 2nd and 8. Pressure's coming. Had to get rid of it. And it falls incomplete. 3rd down and 8 for the Chiefs. Here's the pass. It is caught. And a nice block for the first down. Inside the 10. Broken tackle. And a touchdown. What a play to give the Chiefs the lead. Beautiful play. This was all team effort right there. A nice throw, a nice block, and the yards after the catch, able to take them into the end zone. And that is why blocking is key. What a block by his fellow teammate. Extra point is good, 14-10. A huge touchdown for the Chiefs towards the end of the first half. And now Denver, they got 16 seconds to try to do something here before halftime. Here is the throw. It is caught. Defender fell down. A first down and more. And there's 6 seconds to go. They're at around the 43-yard line. Be interesting to see what they do here. I mean, they're going to try to run another play. It falls incomplete. Quarterback had to get rid of the football very quickly. And they're going to try a 57-yard field goal here at the end of the half. This is a long one. Here is the kick. It is up, but it's going to be short and wide as well. So the kick is no good. It was definitely worth the try, though, because it was at the end of the half. The Chiefs with a 14-10 lead at the half here in the very competitive AFC West. Right, Chiefs getting poor field position to start the second half. And this is a crucial game in the AFC West. The Chargers currently lead the division, but both these teams not too far behind. I mean, there's still a chance that every team in this division can make the playoffs because the AFC East and the AFC North, only have one team with a winning record right now. So who knows? I mean, that is definitely, and same with the AFC South. But you would think Denver would have to win this game for that to happen just so they stay above 500. Yeah, it's pretty crazy that, as we to mention, that 3rd down and 7, this pass is complete for the first down out across midfield. And he is still going. He's in the clear inside the 30. Being chased by 3 defenders. And he's brought down, but not before, a 42-yard gain. Yeah, we're just talking about Denver winning this game, but the Chiefs definitely don't want us to talk about that. They want us to talk about the Chiefs starting to run away with this game. And a big first down, and Denver missing a bunch of tackles. And Chiefs are doing what I mentioned earlier, a chance to double up scoring at the end of the first half and at the start of the second half, and it looks like they're on pace to do that right here, but let's see if Denver can stop the Chiefs in the red zone. 2nd down and 7. Pass towards the sideline. It is complete. Running down the sideline. Pushed out of bounds inside the 10. And now it's first and goal for the Chiefs. Pressure's coming, gets rid of it. It is caught for the touchdown, and the Chiefs add on to their lead. That is the running back who caught the ball. And I mean, he was actually pretty well covered. There was that one defender that, was trying to block him out, but running back just runs right by him after that, and he takes it to the house. Chiefs have scored now 14 unanswered points, and they now have a 21-10 lead. It's the biggest lead of the game from either team. Now the Broncos, you would think, are going to need a score in a hurry. How big is our red zone stop, though, from the Chiefs' defense earlier in the game, forcing the Broncos to a field goal on the Broncos' last scoring possession. That pass falls incomplete. 2nd down and 10. Here is the throw. It is caught for the first down out across midfield. And that will go for 19 yards. We're just talking about, the wild card spot. If the Broncos win this game, then the current playoff picture will show every team in the AFC West making the playoffs, but there's still 3 weeks to go. Here's a nice play for the first down, and that's going to go for 24 yards. Seems like every time I mention talking about the wildcard race, there's a big play that happens. Yeah, we can't get too ahead of ourselves in terms of all 4 AFC West teams making the playoffs. There's a nice play for the Denver Broncos. The Broncos are going to have to score here in a hurry to cut the deficit because they're down by 2 scores, so they got to score on this drive. This pass is intercepted! A huge turnover for the Chiefs defense. Oh, that is a killer for the Broncos quarterback. The Broncos quarterback, for the most part, has been playing very well, but that pass is just underthrown. And the Chiefs defender was right there to pick that football off. An underthrown pass from the Broncos quarterback. It's a very costly time for one, as the Chiefs get the interception, and the Chiefs are looking good to win this game now. Yep, they're up by 2 scores, and they have the ball. We're almost at the end of the third quarter. 2nd down. This run will only go for a yard, so the Broncos do have a chance to force the Chiefs to a 3-and-out here. Let's see if they can do that. 3rd down. Waiting, throwing, and taken down! And the Broncos get the must-needed stop. The Chiefs go 3-and-out. The Broncos punt the ball. And how about this? They're going to start in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line. Wow. That's what happens when you force the Chiefs to 3-and-out at their own 10-yard line. You get good field position to start the next drive. This pass is complete for an 8-yard gain. Now, the Denver Broncos theoretically could kick a field goal on this possession, and it'd still be a 1-score game, but obviously I think they would rather score a touchdown on this drive, as there's a first down, picking up 7 yards. But we'll see, at what point do you just say, all right, we got to kick the field goal to give ourselves a chance to score a touchdown on the next drive? Well, I would try for the touchdown on this drive. We still got over 2 minutes left, so got to be a little bit aggressive here, because they're not even in field goal range yet. Well, they are now, as this is a first down that will go for 12 yards, and now we are under 2 minutes to go. First down for Denver. The pass over the middle is complete. That will go for 9 yards. Broncos still have all 3 timeouts. But I think no matter what, at this point, they're going to need an onside kick. We know how successful those have been this season. Not at all. Not a single one has been recovered in the entire league. First down. His pass is complete. He will quickly scoot out of bounds. Good play to preserve time. 2nd down and goal. And it is caught for the touchdown. That goes to the running back. And the Broncos make it a 1-score game. Yeah, the Broncos defense with a big 3-and-out to give their offense a chance. With great field position, they're able to take advantage of that. Scored a touchdown. And now it's a 1-score game again. And now they're trying to make this a 3-point game. Yep, they are going for 2, and it is caught. Don't forget, the Chiefs were up by a good margin when they first met back in Week 3, and the Broncos came back and won. The Broncos are looking for another comeback. Onside kick is unsuccessful, but there's still a minute 26 to go. So let's see if the Broncos can force another 3-and-out here, as this run will be a nice run for 4 yards. Yeah, the Chiefs are kind of in no man's land here again. Since they are inside Broncos territory, they are not allowed to punt the ball, so that could be an interesting situation if it is 4th down after this play. Our run only goes for a yard. Third down. Pressure's coming. Needs to get rid of it. It is caught for the first down inside the 30. And a huge first down for the Chiefs. Yeah, because not only does that, keep their drive alive, but they're also in field goal range. So it looks like they're going to get some points here on this drive no matter what. There's a 2-yard run, and we're also under 40 seconds to go. Yeah, the Chiefs just got to call conservative runs here. Chew some clock, and because even if you kick a field goal, I mean, it's still a one-possession game, but I don't see the Broncos coming back, but who knows. That run only goes for a yard, so they will have to settle for a field goal. This kick is from 38 yards out to increase the lead for the Chiefs. The kick is up, and it is good. 24-18, and there's only 6 seconds left for the Denver Broncos. They are in big trouble as they need a miracle to try to come back in this game. That pass, quarterback just had to kind of get rid of it. And this is the final play of the game. The Broncos looking for a mile-high miracle. The pass is complete. A nice stiff arm and a first down. Broken tackle. Another broken tackle. He's in the clear. Being chased inside the 20 to the 15 and brought down 14 yards short of a miracle. And the Chiefs survive. Jeez, that was actually pretty close. You got to give credit to the Denver Broncos' effort right there. What a catch and a stiff arm, and able to break a tackle right there. 2 missed tackles, actually. But unfortunately, the receiver not quite fast enough to outrun the Kansas City defense. Man, that would have been something, wouldn't it have been? Yeah, I mean, the Chiefs get a huge victory over the Denver Broncos by a score of 24-18. What a fun game this was. Chiefs get the revenge on the Broncos, who defeated them back in Week 3, but the Chiefs do get the win here in Week 7. As we take a look at the standings, the Chiefs are now 5-2, only a half game back now of the Chargers, and the Chargers are going to play the Raiders next. That is going to be a big game. The Broncos dropped to 3-4. In terms of winning the division, I think the Broncos are pretty much out of that race now, especially if the Chargers win, but they still have a realistic shot at a wild card. We thank you for watching the Kansas City Chiefs win this Week 7 battle over the Denver Broncos by a score of 24-18. Thanks for watching.